Over the past 10 years or so, I've come across numerous accounts of people who claim that at some point in their life they have clinically died, maybe while lying on an operating table in hospital. And then from the moment of that clinical death through to their medical resuscitation a bit later, they claim that they've had some kind of conscious experience in that in-between time that maybe involved drifting up a tunnel, maybe meeting a being of light, sometimes finding themselves in a heavenly space, sometimes feeling disappointed when they were told that they had to return to their physical body, and oftentimes people having their lives transformed as a result of these what are sometimes called near-death experiences. And not just in the academic literature, but also in everyday conversations. I've had numerous people recount stories like this, independent of one another, naturally and gently asking the question, well, what do you make of my experience? I wonder what you make of such experiences. Indeed, sometimes related to these near-death experiences, other people, sometimes related, sometimes independently, would say that they had experiences of other kinds of phenomenal beings, i.e. they might have encountered what they call an angel, or encountered what they call a ghost. And again, what do you make of these stories? For me, I find these stories intriguing, whilst I naturally find myself asking the question, well, I wonder if there's any objective evidence to either support or negate these stories. Indeed, what is the best explanation for these experiences people have had? And what implications then follow from that? Well, over the last number of years, I've decided to research these topics fully. And I've written that research up into a book called Minds, Souls, Ghosts and Angels, A Rational Investigation. The book is deliberately a shorter and more accessible read, and it's been written for those I call the interested critical reader, i.e. for those who are interested in the phenomena of the title, in Minds, Souls, Ghosts and Angels, but don't just want to take the accounts at face value. They want to do some deeper, critical, in inverted commas, thinking about these accounts to see if there is any objective evidence and to see what is the best explanation and what are the implications of these stories. Well, the book has now been written and indeed has also been published. And if you're interested in reading the book, then if you get in touch with me personally, then I can give you a copy at the author discounted rate of £10 for the book. It's also available online at a higher price, but if you go to the Verity CM website and go to their shop and type in Church House in the search bar, the cheapest price online is available from Verity CM. But indeed, given that these kind of experiences have been prevalent all the way dating back from the time of Plato through to today, and indeed that people recount these stories from all kinds of different backgrounds, all kinds of cultures from around the world today, the chances are that you've probably come across some of these stories yourself. You might even have had such an experience yourself or know somebody who has, and you might have given some thought to this matter. And so if you've got any thoughts or feelings or comments about any of these, do put them in the chat below. I'd love to read them, and I'm sure other people would find them interesting as well. But yes, the research that I've been doing on these topics is now available in the book Minds, Souls, Ghosts and Angels, A Rational Investigation. It's available to buy from me in person, do get in touch direct, or available online, best value, going to the Verity CM website. That's Minds, Souls, Ghosts and Angels, A Rational Investigation.